special meeting of the Wauwatosa School Board of May 25th. Roll call, please. I will take Mrs. Fee.
Here.
Mr. DeRose.
Here.
Mr. Croner.
Here.
Mr. Meyer.
Here.
Mrs. Muheld.
Here.
Mrs. Randall.
Here.
I am here. We have one item, action item this evening, and I would like Mr. DeRose to please read that.
Thank you. Local 1561 AFS CME AFL CIO proposed agreement. It is recommended that the school board approve the memorandum of understanding regarding an interim agreement reached with Local 1561 AFS CME AFL CIO relating to changes to the current collective bargaining agreement, which expires on June 30th, 2013.
You move it.
I so move.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. Discussion, please.
If I can just share that this is, one component of this agreement is different than was presented on Monday, and that is an addition of a second year pay freeze. There were some questions, what would happen in the second year, and at Monday's agreement, we did not have any guarantees on the second year, and after further discussions with 1561, they agreed to freeze wages for the second year as well. So it is an agreement that has wages frozen for both years.
Why?
Mrs. Randall?
How did that come about?
Well, the discussion was talking about the questions that were at the board level, and the 1561 agreed that it would be best just to put it in this agreement so we don't have to go through the negotiation process the second year as well. So they accepted a pay freeze, and we're willing to do that.
Okay. Yes, Sharon?
And the item number 2 was changed then to be consistent with the previous agreement?
Yes, the other items that were requested to be changed were changed.
Okay, and the school board president's signature will,
It is on there, correct.
Further questions, please?
Mrs. Weber.
Yes.
So where does it indicate that it's the 2-year freeze?
Under number 1, during the 2011, 2012, and 2012-13 school years, all employees covered by the agreement shall continue to be paid the same hourly wages which they were paid during the 10-11 school year as defined in Appendix A and B, without any adjustment for lane, step, or longevity, unless previously qualified for this payment.
Am I looking at the wrong one? Probably. I thought this was the one I printed today. Okay, I'm sorry, my fault.
Okay, better to ask so you know. Is there any other questions, please? Seeing none, there is no community comment. We have one guest here this evening, but if you wish to come forward to have any questions, we welcome that. Okay, thank you.
Mrs. Weber, if I can just
Yes.
also say one thing about the discussions that we've had over an extended period of time with 1561 have been very good. We've got some great employees in that group, and their willingness to help us out, help the district out, knowing that it's in the best interest of our school district and our kids, has been tremendous. And their leadership has done an excellent job in informing their members and making sure they understood where we're going and how we're getting there. And I think this is just another example of the type of negotiations we've had with them even in the past as well. So I just want to say thank you to their leadership and to their entire membership.
On our behalf, if you can, we would certainly ask you to thank them on the behalf of not only the board, but the community. I know this is greatly appreciated. And to all the leadership that we are to this point. If there is no further discussion, I will take the roll, please. Mrs. Fee?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. DeRose?
Yes.
Mr. Croner?
Yes.
Mr. Meyer?
Yes.
Mrs. Muheld?
yes.
Mrs. Randall?
Yes.
And myself, yes. That has concluded the action item that we needed to take, and I would entertain a motion to adjourn into reconvene in executive session to discuss the status of negotiations with the Wauwatosa Education Support Association, or WISA. And is there a motion to that effect, please?
Mrs. Weber, I believe we need to state the statutory
Okay.
exception.
Pursuant to Wisconsin State Statute 19.85, Section 1, subsection E.
So moved.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Sharon. Excuse me, I will take roll call once more. Mrs. Fee?
Yes.
Mr. Gerose?
Yes.
Mr. Croner?
Yes.
Mr. Meyer?
Yes.
Mrs. Mufeld?
Yes.
Mrs. Randall?
Yes.
And myself, yes. Let's just take one moment, and then we will reconvene in exec session.
All right.